I'll be able to post it later if we get some good stuff to the forums that I'm in right here. They seem to like the skull. We'll give them the skull. Give them their white noise here. Start on the lower speeds. Box is on. And they like, thank you. You guys got to see that was a live image burst. And it uses Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth. I can't remember which right now. My brain is still asleep. It scans around the room instead of how things like the SCD-1 use radio, internet radio, to find anomalies and differences. This uses the Wi-Fi or Bluetooth, whichever. So the only time you're going to see anything like that happen is when there's a presence around. A lot of people get this software. Oh, you'll hear a lot about the backyard. This is an ongoing thing. A lot of people think the software doesn't work. And they say, I never get an image burst. I never get an image burst. It will work. The spirits manipulate it. See when I'm changing channels here on the radio? I have the power on. I'm changing channels. You can see what channel radio I am right here. It's like rolling through a little database of images here. And I can't recall how many images are in that database. But they can manipulate those. I can say, because I have a picture of Marilyn Monroe on my wall here, I can ask them, can you please bring up a picture of my Marilyn? I'm talking to you. Can you show my friends how you can show a picture of Marilyn on the TV? Please? I didn't really prep them in yet this morning. And there are like 7 different pictures of her in there, so it just so happens I like her, and if they pull her up, it's a coincidence. But they can also take pieces of that. The same way that they use white noise to create sound, the phonetics, the sounds to make words, they're taking that to put together to make pictures. So when I ask them to please show me their picture, wait, is this on? Okay. They're going to take these images and hopefully that they can put together those banked images and show me a picture of their self. The pictures that are in that bank are different than these ones that you're seeing slide. And I have some of those on my website. There's a few different ones, but I also have grabs like that. That means there's a presence around me right now. I can take my screen grab software and go very, very slow and try to go in between and see if they actually do show me a picture of their self in there. And I've gotten hundreds of image bursts so far. Sometimes they last 30 minutes. I have to end up turning it off. There's been a few things that have been curious that looks like they could have been showing me something, but it's like right in between frames, so I haven't been able to grab it. Thank you guys. But if you're unfamiliar with me, I've been involved in spirit communication for over 30 years now. I'll be 39 in May. This all started with me about 8 years old or sooner. I don't know if it's because I had a near-death experience at that time, or my mom does show some signs of certain things also. My sister does too. It's really weird. So I really don't know where it came from, but I didn't go looking for this stuff. It just started to come to me, and I started to find ways to communicate with them. and get answers to things. I thought I was crazy for a while, and luckily a lot of friends and family were actually catching on to the same signs and things that I was, which helped reassure me. The presence is getting strong. It'll look like it wants to crash, Marilyn, the computer sometimes.
Agitation.
But it's just telling us that they're around, and they should say beside pretty soon. Once they show up on here, they want to tell me they're beside me, but I have their stool. You can play with the radio. If you watch, let's see, they're on channel 11. They'll actually change the channel too of the radio station, and you can watch them do it. Bloody, blood-stained, gory. Anthony added in Wiki Translate, and this just said bloody. And so you don't have to write down your words at the end of the session and go back and talk to them later. You can look everything up as it happens. And you guys, my spirits, my angels, I know that you hear me talking to other people, but this is your session, this is your turn. I want you to be able to talk about whatever you would like to talk about. And see if we can give you some help. I know that you guys have been having some problems, and I want to be, thank you. I want to be able to help you with your problems. I don't know how loud my voice is as far as the phone goes and the computer that I'm recording on. Thank you. Can you taste what I taste? Can you taste what I'm tasting? This means there's a very, very strong presence around me right now. I'm not pulling up the dictionary words right now because I don't want you guys to miss the Oh, I'm actually not trying to contact anybody in particular. I mostly just want to talk to whoever's around me. I've tried contacting people in the past, and like for my dad, for instance, and I felt like I was bothering him almost. So what I like to do is leave an open line of communication open, and if they are around and they want to help or have something to say, I leave that open for them to do so. If I always let them know when I'm working on something or practicing. If they don't want to join, they don't have to join. And anytime I ask them to help me with something, I will offer my own energy to them. Because I never want... Stephen. Is a Stephen significant? And it just said Stephen on the radio in the back. I'm sorry, I just got distracted. Alright. Oh, I might be able to stop and let you guys see some of the banks. Hold on. You know what? Let me start this one over. Below, they're going to start talking about the backyard and the shallow grave pretty soon. Supposedly there's like bones or a skull or something in the backyard, like, and something to do with a cult. Like one thing I think was like in the 1800s, somebody was shot in the backyard, but then there's some really creepy stuff that comes. Oh look, I can stop it for you. Around. These are data. Yes. Anthony Sanchez and created this. These are some of the pictures that are actually in the image bank right here. So anyways, the other one is something really creepy that keeps coming up in my sessions about the occult. And it sounds like a baby was sacrificed, or a baby and a mother. And it's really, really sad, and it makes me feel not well when I'm hearing about it and talking about it. But underneath, and they make it sound like there's some sort of a knife or some sort of something really bad hidden up in our attic. And we've been up there several times. But now that I'm getting more information about like what is maybe a wrapped up dagger, I want to go up there and look a little bit more. But it feels to me that there's two different people, situations going on. The situation with the gentleman, I believe, in the backyard brings around a man that is not very nice. I have 3 guardian angels of my own, or spirit guides, and they've been with me since I was a child. The woman I actually saw when I was 8 years old. I saw her full body. And there's always a man and a woman with me. And then there's a third guy who's kind of shy. He comes around and he goes. But this instance with whatever this thing in the backyard, every single time I think it's the victim that's trying to give me information, starts to give me the information about where his bones might be, what might have happened. Thank you. The other guy starts to get very angry, and he wants to stop me from learning this information, and he does so by using very foul, vulgar language. He speaks of the devil a lot. He brings up pretty much every demon's name you can imagine, and it doesn't frighten me, because I feel that that's their only way to really get at me. Yeah, get into my head. It says head down here. They can't affect you any other way but scare you. And what scares people is things like devil and demon and possession. So I see that as a deterrent. There was an incident 3 years ago or so. I was in my backyard. I'm not going to tell the whole story right now. Unhealthy. Where I almost felt like I was walking through the twins. Deanna wants to know something about when the twins are coming. I'm not sure which. I'm sorry, Deanna, your message went away before I could finish reading it. Anyways, I had felt like I walked through a force field in the backyard one day, and the EMF meters and everything that were in my hands just started going berserk. And that was just one time where that happened like that. That's a long story, but above. It's another thing that I've been investigating here. Having this software has really, really improved our line of communication, rather than just getting 1 or 2 answers from like a static radio or using the Ouija board. it's improving ITC communication like no other. Deanna would like to know when the twins are coming. Can somebody tell her when the twins are coming? I may have heard a response in the back, but it was low. The word guy just came up. Here, you guys, here's your candle. Do you want to show everybody how you can come over to the light? And move over to the light when I hold it up? Here's your crystals. Would you like to come over to the light? Anna? Hi. Hi, Jeffrey. Okay, can you guys see the candle? The guy's going over to the candle?
Beelzebub.
I'm going to have some specific questions set up later that I want to find out about regarding some alien talk and apocalypse talk that I've been getting.
Patricia.
So I'm going to have some more specific words later. The name Patricia is coming up if that means anything to anybody. So I'll have some more specific questions later on. This is basically their reward for doing so well the other day. I had promised them open mic time, or so to say.
Glenn.
The name Glenn came up if that's significant to anybody. And then we'll throw the rift on. Would anybody like to show your picture? Thank you.
Upset.
Upset? Who's upset? Your ex-brother-in-law? Oh, is that the name, your ex-brother-in-law, Deanna? Thank you. Why are you upset? I can feel the energy in the room. It's very, very hot in here because we don't have the fan or anything on. Is there something you would like to talk about that's important? Is there something that you need help with?
Dominatio pneumonia. Painful.
Demon. So
Jealous.
that word came up, demon. So upset, demon. I don't know what that is.
Worried.
Jealous, worried. Are you worried about a demon? Or are you the demon?
Creek.
Creek. They talk about the water a lot. Are you a demon?
Anxiety.
Who has anxiety? See, now all the verbiage is going towards stress talk.
Infidel.
Oh, you almost stopped on something. Can you stop it on your picture?
Rotting.
Rotting. Here we're on channel 10. It sounded like they were trying to change the station. It's on channel 10 right now. Unfaithful.
Adoration.
Disloyal. See, it's awesome how all this is added in. You don't have to keep a list of your words anymore and then look them up afterwards.
Injured. Occultismus.
To do to injure, physical harm, occultism, and Samuel. If the name Samuel is significant to anybody. So now they're starting to talk about the cult stuff. Down here, even though it only shows 3 spots, there are only 3 spots allocated on the radar. There can be plenty more spirits in the room, but only 3 will register on this radar. Who is it that needs help? Or do you not want help? You guys can say these big ass words, but you can't say yes or no. Or you choose not to. Is there somebody outside? A man outside?
Guilt.
Guilt? Well, that was still even going when that wasn't on. Who feels guilt? Did you do something wrong? Do you need to go against your judgment and you're afraid?
Austin.
There's the word Austin. If that's significant to anybody, it's not significant to me.
Vapula.
I wish I had my contacts in.
Vibrons.
In demonology, Vapula is a powerful great duke of hell that commands 36 legions of demons. He teaches philosophy, mechanics, and science. He's a great winged lion. If you notice, we get a lot of words about scholar and students and stuff like that. I think I even got one today.
Aggravation.
Yeah, student. So certain things kind of add up to certain of these demon names that will come up.
Dominus Illuminatio Mea.
And that's like another part that's just really weird that I'm trying to figure out. Like how all of this how all of this comes about. Lord is my light. Lord is my light. And now it says morning. We are surrounded by the light. The light is good. We are surrounded by positivity and surrounded by white light. If you need some light, you can come and use some of mine. And I also always keep right next to me We have a case of it. White sage. They don't like it. Just in case. But I like to offer them some light. And they usually like to sit next to the light. I'm just backwards because I'm over here.
Dark angel.
The dark angel. Do you guys think we could get the rift running too? What if we turn down the white noise? Let's see if we could get the rift to run. Then we'll get the effect of the radar, the words, the vocibus. We also have the screen capture software going. And when they are very, very powerful, my right ear is ringing bad. I don't know. This may be like crazy loud on your guys' side. This is just a test.
Look at me,
Hi guys, can you talk to me through the rift? Let's turn this one down so you guys can get the creepy effect. Okay, let me turn the ghost box part off of the vocibus so you won't get the talking. All you'll be getting is possibly, hear the whisper, image bursts over here. I heard danger, and they said unhappiness. We'll see where they are on the map, and then we'll get the creepy effect of the rift. Hello, hello, who's with me right now? Are you having a nice day? Is the woman here?
You know what the
Can you tell me what's in the attic? Can you tell me what's in the attic? Can you tell me where I should look in the attic? Thank you. No, I'm not going to leave. Where should I look in the attic? Is she upset that I'm drinking? Because she gets mad at you when you drink? Got my Seagram's strawberry daiquiri with the strawberry rock star.
contamination.
And just a little bit of 7-Up. Very nice on these hot. Muggy days. But one of the chicks don't like the alcohol. She seems to fight. Can you show me your picture again on the scanner? Can you show me your picture on the screen here?
Incredible terror.
That's my sister's name. I also like to get the software tuned in, so because there's spirits around all the time, it doesn't necessarily have to be a documented haunted location to be haunted. We're on channel 5. I want to see if they change it on their own. But they are all around us. And I like to get all the equipment tuned in before we actually go out on location. My Marilyn! Could you play a Marilyn song? That would be trippy. I actually believe there's spirits everywhere, all around all the time, just chilling. There's my Marilyn. But we just can't see them. So people that get afraid to go to certain places because they're afraid they're going to, bring a hitchhiker home.
Religious.
He said. It says axe down here right now. Just going out to the grocery store, you could bring God knows what back. This says terror, greed, axe, dinner. Oh, that looks like some weird Hail Satan crap. Wait. I needed to wiki it.
Oh, man. And then another contamination.
I don't know. I've seen it before. I just don't remember what it is. Chimney. Here's the word Amanda, if that's significant to anybody. I don't know who's watching right now. Can any... Hey, Bootsy. Bootsy, the stray cat is out. This is really weird. She, never comes out. I just rescued a cat, and she's running around the house right now. See how fast I get distracted?
Ravine.
Oh, a list of demons. Does anybody have any messages for any of the people that could be watching right now on Periscope? I don't know anybody's names on here. This is crazy. I think we might be having an earthquake today sometime. In California, we get little earthquakes daily. And when we get them about 25 miles from us, the cats get earthquake crazy and do all sorts of weird shit. So, I don't know, my phone alert might go off. Does anybody have any messages for any of the people watching right now? Frank?
Imperfect.
Any idea how?
I'm also alone in the house, so whatever voice you hear is just mine or the software. Breath, wind. Yeah, I hear that breathing.
Monitoring.
Are you crazy? Take the lock.
Is there anything else you guys would like to talk about before we start to shut down?
Go.
Did you say go? Is there anything you'd like to talk about before we go?
You know what happened?
It's really hot in here. I gotta turn the fan on, guys. I'm gonna give you 5 minutes.
Did you even call the members?
Your old child.
Die, keep you safe. It always says die, like D-I, but I don't know what that means. I've gotten that before. Satan. So it said die, keep you safe, Satan.
Leveling.
Yeah.
Active.
I'm on channel 16. Did you hear that? It said, and it says mischievous. Who's evil? Who's evil?
Cannot be.
Sister.
I'm not going to turn it off if you guys are just trying to scare me to turn it off. I'll just keep letting it run then. I am defiant.
Expert.
Sounds like you guys are getting kind of pissy. Oh, you'll kill her? Who are you going to kill? Beside? Are you beside me? Who are you going to kill? Room? Beside room?
Faith.
Faith.
Ed.
And then another. Listen. Look.
Who's coming?
Dry. Disbelief. Slippery body.
She said slippery body.
Do you know what the mo-
Accident.
Nothing without you.
A rope.
A rope.
It's monitoring.
Harder.
Are we listening to some sort of residual scenario being played out? From before? Okay, guys, we're gonna start counting down.
Be afraid.
What was living?
Is there anything you'd like to say or do before we go? Show me your picture one last time before we go. I'll talk to you later. I have to go. I have to turn the fan on. It's too hot.
All those.
So I'm going to stop that one. Would you like to count down with me from 3? 2,
But what if it was?
1. Bye, guys. They always do that. Scream for Dad right before I'm going to hang up. Like they do it on purpose for me to stay. And thank you all for watching. And thank you all for watching.